Hey, future teacher. Looks like you need to pass the Rica test, right? Well, you have definitely found the right place. Hey, my name's Elliot Zelinskis. I'm a credentialed California elementary school teacher, and I have prepared for, taken, and passed the Rica test, and I'm gonna help you do the same. But you've got to know the Rica test, it's not easy to pass. As a matter of fact, depending on which subtest you're looking at, subtest 1, 2, or 3, the pass rate is somewhere between 75 and 85%. That means every time the Rica test is taken, a lot of people don't pass, which is really unfortunate. And full transparency, I fell into that category. First time that I took the Rica test, I failed. And then I went back, took it the second time, and I failed again. And I was totally shocked because I studied so hard, and then I looked at the test preparation material that I was studying with, and I realized that I was studying the wrong material. I was studying with James Zerillo's Ready for Rica book. You're probably familiar with it. It's like the classic Rica test book. It was the first one to come out, and the thing is that the information in this book is excellent. But the way it's presented is just not the way that I learn. It just didn't work for me. I could have taken the Rica test 10 times and used that book, and I would have failed every time. So, I looked closer at the book, like what's wrong with it really? And I realized that the Zerillo book, as well as the Mometrics book, and all the other study guides, the traditional study guides that are out there for the Rica test, they're all the same. They're printed in black and white. They include zero pictures, diagrams, tables, graphs, charts, cartoons, arrows, captions, labels, and that's the way that I learned the best. And so, right then and there, I really realized I am an audio-visual learner. And if I was gonna pass the Rica test, I was gonna need a different support. I was gonna need a different resource to help me pass that exam. So, as the teacher, student nerd that I am, I made my own study guide. And in order for me to listen and watch while I read, I included videos for the study guide. And then, in order to check my understanding of all 15 competencies, I made a quiz for every single competency that you need to know in order to pass the Rica test. I made flashcards so that I had all of the terms like sound segmentation, sound isolation, like down, so that I could really take the Rica test with confidence and quickly. And finally, I also made full-length practice tests for all 3 of the subtests. So this way, I really would understand if I was ready to take the test. And once I felt ready using the materials that I made for myself to pass, I went into the Pearson Testing Lab Center, and I took the test for the 3rd time, and 2 weeks later, I got the pass notification. And it was one of the best feelings of my entire life. And now I'm a California credentialed teacher. My point is that I want to help you do the same. And a lot of people fail the Rica test, but everyone needs to pass it. And since creating ricatest.com and uploading my study guide for other people to purchase, which includes the videos and the flashcards and a workbook that you can, I was such a nerd, I made a workbook that you can print and watch the videos and then fill in all the blanks. And it's super useful. I mean, I get emails every single week saying, thank you. And I want to help you pass too. So, you know, you need to pass the Rica test for gaining your teaching certification, but that's not all, right? I mean, your future students are relying on you, and honestly, California needs teachers in the classroom. And every time that a person fails the Rica test, you have to wait 45 days, you have to pay again. What you really want to do is you just want to pass on the next try. So, if you're ready, click the button above or below this video. I don't know where it's going to be, but enroll in ricatest.com's test prep. It will help you pass the tests, I guarantee, especially if you're an audio-visual learner and you prefer interactive learning with practice tests. And there's also a podcast, so when you're on the go, anytime that I would get to class, go to work, or just go on the train, go on my bike, I would put in my earbuds and I would listen to the material. So you can take these practice tests as many times as you want. You can read the study guide as much as you want. You use all the material as long as you want until you pass. And I hope it helps you the way that it's helped me and thousands of other people who have used RicaTest.com's Rica Test prep to help them pass the Rica Test too. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. And if you pass and you use RicaTest.com's material, let me know. Welcome to the teaching profession, and thank you for watching. Bye.